What's up guys, it's Seth and I'm bringing you my second video on this channel. I'm going to be doing a setup video kind of to show you just what I use in my daily use and things like that. You already saw the PC, the overview of it, like the inside and all that great stuff. And there'll be a link in the description and probably an annotation on the right or left right now if you have not seen that video yet. So getting started, I want to make this video kind of short, not drag it on too long. Getting started, I got a 22-inch LED HD, of course, monitor from Acer. Honestly, I love this thing and it's great. Sorry that the lighting's a little bit messed up because the screen's on, but it works perfect. I just bought it when I bought all the parts from Newegg for the computer. Not very expensive, but it works great. And hopefully with the, my dream setup, because I think every PC builder kind of goes on and does their dream setup of what they would prefer to have. And I would like to have 3 monitors, one on each side of this, and then obviously big upgrades to the PC. But so that's it for the monitor. Going on to the keyboard, it's a pretty standard gaming keyboard. It's not a mechanical one, unfortunately, because it's a cheaper version. But there is LED backlighting to the not individual keys. It doesn't show through the actual key, but it is behind all of them. And like I said, it's not mechanical, so it's not that amazing. But luckily now, mechanical keyboards, when I go and buy one, they're pretty cheap in my opinion. Before they were kind of expensive when I bought this one, so I went with this. And you can even hear it just sounds like a normal keyboard because it is. Mouse, probably the worst mouse possible. It's just a Logitech, and that's it. It's not gaming, as you can see, just the normal buttons and then the scroll wheel. Nothing special there. These speakers are probably some of my favorite speakers possible. I don't know if you can see them right now. Yep, you can. And the sound is great. They simply normal plug-in. They're not USB or anything like that. Nothing special. There's no remote for them. But they're around $50, and they work great. They're from Logitech if you're interested. I don't know what the... Can't really see behind it, but I don't know what the specific line of speakers they are, but they are really good. Then for all my backup stuff, I got a 1 terabyte Seagate free agent drive, and it's their previous line of drives, and eventually I'm probably going to upgrade just because this has been giving me a lot of trouble lately with it wasn't even being recognized by the computer for a while, so I had to actually uninstall Windows, reinstall it, and then it started working again. But it's pretty good. 1 terabyte hard drives for external are much cheaper than they used to be, and like when I bought that, it was well over 100, but the standard is now 1 terabyte, so a little bit cheaper. Of course, the PC here, which I already showed you in the previous video, and not a whole lot to talk about. I don't know if you can see you can see a little bit the LED lights behind it. It's red, but there's so much mesh covering that the light really doesn't show too well through the front of the case. Other than that, there's not a whole lot because, like I said, I can just give a little pan of the room, and then bed, and then back here. So there's not a whole lot. I mean, it's pretty simple. That's my desk setup, and it's nice and spacious and stuff with the free agent drive, the computer, and the monitor and stuff. Other than that, there's not a whole lot. Printer. This works really great. It's only a printer because it's a desk jet series, not an office jet series, but it's pretty good. Because I was a first-time builder, I also got this. It's from Belkin, one of their anti-static wrist wraps, which I think worked great, but honestly, it's kind of a pain to use. So next time I'll probably just be get a anti-static mat and then constantly be touching the inside of the case to ground myself. Because when you're trying to do stuff, honestly, this constantly is coming off of the case that you attach it to. And when you're trying to go into the tight spaces, I really do not recommend using one of these because it can get a little bit annoying having something around your wrist. And so yeah, that's about it. Tons of time in Bloomberg magazines, and actually my subscription is about to run out, so I need to renew that. All the extras for my PC are in here. You can kind of see the SATA cables, and then a bunch of other stuff for the disk drives and the hard drives and all that. I have a Kindle, one of the previous generations, not the touchscreen, not the Fire, but works pretty good. Don't use it a whole lot anymore because most of the books that I read, I just read on my iPhone. And speaking of iPhone, I got the 4S. Pretty good. I like it. It works in my opinion. It's a good one. Even though honestly, if there was the only upgrade was Siri and not like the camera and stuff, I probably would have gotten just the iPhone 4 because Siri, more annoying than useful in my opinion. And if I had gotten it before, I would have done a review of Siri with the iPhone. But it's just, in my opinion, if you're in the market for an iPhone right now, either wait for the iPhone 5 or just buy the iPhone 4 because it's not a very useful thing. As far as headphones, I don't have like Beats by Dre or Street or anything like that, but they're pretty good. They're actually J-Buds, and they're not a well-known brand, but this is the J5 series, so one of their newer ones. I think they only go up to J6. I'll put a link in the description for them because I love them. I've actually had to get them replaced once because like a little bit of the inside covering, actually on this one you can see it kind of came off. There should be a covering, like, try to show you on here. There should be a covering like that, but instead there's just a hole into the inside, so dust was getting in there and stuff. But the one nice thing, and actually I have I shouldn't show you that because it has the code on it, but they give you a warranty slip, and no matter how many times you get a replacement pair of them, you can go and then get another replacement because they keep on sending replacement slips, warranty information with every single pair. So no matter how many times they fail on you, within a week you'll get another pair. I'm actually attached because the battery is charging right now, so I can't get all the way over there to look at these boxes, but not a whole lot is special. One thing I didn't say in my previous video with the PC overview is that the motherboard, I don't know why I forgot to say the brand of it, I went a little bit cheap and I went for a BioStar motherboard. Not that BioStar is necessarily a cheap brand, and it works okay, but there's not as many features, and it was only around $100 compared to I want to get the Asus Sabertooth just because it looks awesome and the features are pretty abundant on there, and Asus in general is a really good brand. So going into my dream build, when I can do that, that is probably the type of motherboard I'll get. But for now, I got the BioStar TZ68K. Have to zoom in for you to see it. TZ68K Plus, actually. All that means is it's their T series with the overclocker utility. Honestly, if you're gonna overclock, one, get a better motherboard. Two, do not be like me and use the regular CPU cooler that comes with the CPU. And three, don't use these software utilities. Just simply go on, honestly, overclocker didn't even work for me, it wouldn't install my system, but go on into the BIOS and do it that way because you have a lot more control, and then you also know how to do it because most motherboards don't have overclocking software, and it's all through the BIOS, so it's good information to have if you're going to be overclocking, like I think a lot of people do nowadays if you're going for a more high-end premium build or a cheaper build like with an AMD processor, but you want to get more performance out of it and really overclock to like in the 4s for gigahertz and speed and stuff. So I think that's about it. I don't think there's a whole lot to talk about. One thing is that, speaking of AMD, I don't know if I should say it, well, I don't think it's a big problem, but I'm going to be doing product overviews and reviews and stuff starting hopefully within the next month. So I'll be doing some videos, maybe how-to tutorial type stuff on the computer until then, but once, I'm guessing sometime in mid-October, I'll be doing product reviews, and I already have contacted AMD, and they're going to send me one of their A series, so like the A8 or A6, whatever it is, and I'll be doing a review of that sometime soon. Also, I probably have a motherboard coming soon-ish, and I'll be doing a review of that, and kind of to pair with the AMD CPU, because you can't really review a CPU without a motherboard. There's not a whole lot of ability to do stuff without a motherboard, but other than that, there's not a whole lot. So how-to videos and tutorials, maybe some unboxings. I don't know what there would be to unbox. But if I get some stuff being shipped to me starting sometime soon, believe me, I'll get right on and do a video about it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please like, subscribe, and also I forgot to mention it for whatever reason in the previous video. I run a website called TG Buzz, www.tgbuzz.com. I'll put a link in the description if you want to go check it out. And that's the reason I'm getting the review products, because we have a bit of traffic to that site. And, well, I say we, I mean me. And so companies are kind of more inclined. I only have one subscriber on this channel, so whoever you are, thank you for subscribing. And hopefully whoever is watching this video also subscribes. But I'm kind of rambling on right now. But the point of that is, please check out that site. It's like PC info, tech news, gadget news, market, industry, like for technology and gaming news, all that stuff. Kind of like an Engadget or CNET type of site. And the point of me originally saying that was that because I have traffic to that site and not my YouTube channel, I'm actually able to get these things to review on my YouTube channel. So, okay, so now I'm done. I'll talk to you guys there. Bye. Again, please like and subscribe.